time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam, a screen on Strus. Nembhard, no good on the triple. Now, here's Strus. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Pass to Nembhard. Now, Nesmith, defended by Strus. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Now here's Nesmith, defended by Strus. Garland against Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Siakam. Nesmith finds Halliburton. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thanks, David. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Drains it from beyond the arc. It's a tie ball game.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Halliburton, and that one drops for him. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Garland. Still yet to score. Mobley outside. And here's Strus for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Halliburton against Garland. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Turner. And here is Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Mobley throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Really smooth-looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Neesmith covering. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
There's Garland, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Halliburton against Garland. Mobley wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Here's Nemhard. Still scoreless. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. And Halliburton slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 10. Garland with the bucket.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Pacers trail by 8. Outside Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Mathurin against Hunter. Shoots the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Allen dishes to Garland. And it's sent back by Turner. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Halliburton finds Nemhard. On the wing, Turner. The tray. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Allen passes to Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jerome, he's checked in for Garland. And a change for the Pacers. McConnell's checked in. Now here's Turner. Nothing on the board. Pass to Nemhard. Back to Turner. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Mobley outside. And another miss by Cleveland. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell with it. Pass to Toppin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Up top, Nemhard. Defended by Strus. They get the rebound. 3-pointer. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Indiana shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Strus against McConnell. Outside Turner. From the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Green comes in for Max Strus. The Pacers also changing it up. Walker comes in for Turner. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nemhard. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Outside Mathurin. Here's the 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Walker. And slam dunk by Allen.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Walker against Allen. Three-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Shepard. With 4 seconds on the clock, that one falls. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Allen is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now Mathurin following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Toppin passes to Shepard. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Toppin. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers leading. Now, here's Hunter. Scoreless thus far. From outside the arc. Walker with the rebound. Pass to Shepard. Halliburton outside. Halliburton is double. Mathurin for 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Hunter with it. Mitchell wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Toppin throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Hunter, here we go. Bucket is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Toppin a screen on Garland. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Knocks it loose. One-on-one here. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Halliburton is double. Back to Toppin. Shot clock at 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 11. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Halliburton's got 14.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Toppin against Hunter. The 3-ball. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. up and passes to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those ducks over here.
Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And up the court come the Pacers on the boot.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Now, here's Halliburton. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and Halliburton slams it in.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
There's Garland, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game, and a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And Okoro throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Allen. And Strus is subbed in for Garland. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Walker. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepard. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton passes to Turner. They need this. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Turner. Halliburton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Siakam against Hunter. Siakam inside. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Siakam's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Mobley sets the pick for Strus. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Turner passes to Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. They get it again. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Nembhard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley against Turner. To stop the run. And it's sent back by Turner. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Mobley throws it down.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Halliburton, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. . 2 And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Indiana.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Green comes in for Okoro. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner. Now McConnell. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Green. Back to Hunter. Shoots over Turner. And that one's good. Hunter's got 6 in the quarter. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Turner. Siakam against Hunter. Siakam outside. Here's Turner. Cans the shot from the wing. Turner's got 5 now.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Green drives in. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Siakam. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Pacers trail by 7. Now Nembhard takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's Strus missing. The Pacers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Nembhard. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now Strus. Turner with the steal. Here's Nesmith. Pass to McConnell. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. McConnell's got the game tied up here for Indiana. Well, Cleveland shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Jerome passes to Hunter. Here's Jerome. He's covered by McConnell. Mobley kicks to Green. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Nesmith. .35 seconds left here in the second. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Turner with a screen on Mobley. The offensive rebound. Here's McConnell. Here's Turner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Well, Cleveland shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. A three, Hunter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nemhard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Siakam.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Mitchell against Turner.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Halliburton outside. Fires away from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mobley, a basket good off the assist from Allen. 19 points for Evan Mobley. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Nemhard. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland left side. For the lead, Nemhard grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nemhard, guarded by Garland. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Halliburton for three. Trains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 22.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mitchell right side. Shot clock at 6. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Nesmith. And here's Halliburton. Fires from the wing. Count it. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Nesmith can't get it to go. Strus finds Garland. Over Halliburton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. G.A., you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Nembhard. Misses the three. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Allen passes to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. And they double up Allen. Garland kicks to Mobley. Over Siakam. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland. 23 points for Evan Mobley. Indiana trailing here. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Shepard. Hits it from three-point range. Shepard's got 5 now. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Mobley outside. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Back to Halliburton. just 4 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Pass to Siakam. With the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Garland. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton passes to Shepard. Now Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Garland. And it's Halliburton missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Allen passes to Garland. And a miss there on the triple. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam, Clark, has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Inside, and stolen by Hunter. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Allen with the slam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Allen dishes to Hunter. Pass to Jerome. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Jerome. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
No good on that one. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
McConnell passes to Shepard. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Pass to Jerome. Garland feeling it out a little bit, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Garland's got 9 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Allen against McConnell. Walker is screen on Allen. McConnell offline with his 3. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Shepard with the ball. He has 7. Back to McConnell. From 20 feet out. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's a Okoro. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mathurin finds McConnell. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Cavaliers shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Allen with the screen for Hunter. Driving in. Misses from short range. Pacers trail by 3. Toppin passes to McConnell. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And it's Shepard missing. Now Cleveland shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Jerome. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Off target from outside. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland ahead, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland leading by 5. And here is Hunter. Strus passes to Mitchell. And it's sent back by Turner. And stolen by Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 5. Now Nembhard. Halliburton outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Halliburton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Indiana. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Halliburton. Hunter against Siakam. The wide open shot from Strus. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the paint. Here's Mathurin. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. Here's Turner to take the lead. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Wasted no time on that one.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Turner. There's the steal. Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Strus, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Free throw good from Strus.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And so Strus nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Will it go? Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Halliburton.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Here's Nesmith. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the floater. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Throw good, Mobley. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Trailing by 5. And Turner throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nemhard covering. Mobley, a screen on Siakam. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Here's Jerome. The 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
For 3, Siakam. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They double him with Siakam. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Dives to the hoop. And finished off by Halliburton.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Pass to Jerome. Mitchell, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Here's Turner. And Siakam has it in the corner. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Jerome. Here's Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Turner for 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Halliburton for 3. That shot missing.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Jerome, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Hunter dishes to Mitchell. It's Strus on the wing. Here's Hunter. Nemhard grabs the board.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Halliburton for 3. Takes it out to Siakam. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Strus with it. Pass to Nemhard. Rips down the breakaway slam.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Here's Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Clock at 6. Hunter sets a screen for Garland. And the 3 off target. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Siakam to take the lead. Cavaliers with the rebound. Hunter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Allen with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Here's Nemo. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Cleveland leading by 3. The drive by Mitchell. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. Outside Turner to tie it up. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Halliburton against Garland. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Turner with a screen on Garland. Here's Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
The 3, Hunter. It's good from beyond the arc.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. There's 53 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Halliburton against Garland. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Oh, big-time play by Garland. They're under pressure, yet still able to deliver for his team. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Halliburton for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
26 seconds left in the 4th, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton against Strus. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And a wide open look for Siakam. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Pass to Nesmith. Can't knock in the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum.
Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. Nice shot by Turner. Garland with the ball. Pass to Allen. Oh, he tries a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the 3-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
Now Nembhard. Siakam with it. Covered by Mobley. Releases. Siakam, no good. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Darius Garland.
Well, there is such length and fluidity. Pascal Siakam opportunistic on the drive.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
That's good from Siakam. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Siakam hits them both. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Now here's Garland. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Nembhard outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
This, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Now here's Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Mitchell grabs a miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Over to the left wing. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Halliburton outside. Puts up a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Mobley outside. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Siakam finds Halliburton from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Indiana now. Halliburton outside. Another miss by Halliburton.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Mitchell with the slam.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. And here's Turner. Fires the three. Can't get it to drop.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Mitchell.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. Checked by Mitchell. And Indiana misses again. Cleveland leading by 4. Allen inside. He's against Turner. Allen can't get it to go. There's the three. Turner, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Strus. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner passes to Halliburton. And a nice finish on the layup. Halliburton's got 5.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Allen against Turner. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's gotten his second bucket.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And here's Indiana now, trailing by 4. Siakam left side over Mobley. Siakam no good. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Pacers trail by 6. Now Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 7.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Offensive board. And here's Hunter from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Toppin outside. Turner, a screen on Mobley. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Mobley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Allen inside. Guarded by Toppin. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Mobley finds Garland. Tipped. The kick to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Hunter against Matherin. Hunter passes to Allen. Walker with a steal. Halliburton against Garland. Halliburton, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Allen outside. Pass to Garland. Mobley on a screen. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Halliburton.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
They get the rebound. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Hunter against Matherin. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Back to Hunter. This one for 3. And he can't get that one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Toppin. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Wow, Obi Toppin goes to the floater game. He can make that when given the chance.
Back to Mobley. Down low. Picked it out of midair. And he lobs it up to the rim. Poke loose. Blows the alley-oop. The Cavaliers lead by 3. To stop the drought. And Mitchell with the slam.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Garland. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Well, what made Obi Toppin a lottery pick, that combination of size and shooting. That jumper is nice.
The 3 from Mitchell. Indiana with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's McConnell, guarded by Okoro. Walker, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Shepard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shepard. The 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 15 points. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. On the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. TJ McConnell is out there with Shepard. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's the teardrop. Yes, it's good.
That's tremendous touch from the big man. Siakam proving that floater is in his bag.
Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. Shoots. Mitchell misses. Pacers trail by 7. Here's McConnell. Hunter with the rebound. Siakam against Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
McConnell with a screen on Strus. Pass to Siakam. Takes it inside, and then Siakam with the jam.
Boy, the power of Pascal put it on the deck and with authority.
Jerome passes to Allen. Strus with it. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Okoro. Neesmith covering. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Allen.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Siakam with the drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Green is subbed in for Okoro. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Pacers trail by 7. Neesmith passes to Siakam. Here's Turner. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Jerome. He's marked by McConnell. Beyond the arc. Cleveland again missing. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Neesmith. The 3-ball. Mobley grabs the board.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Siakam. And here's Hunter for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Hunter's got 8.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Outside for McConnell. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Offline with a 3. Pacers trail by 6. Now here's Turner. Siakam for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Now here's Mobley. Still no points.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Siakam looking it over. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Here's Jerome. Turner covers. Strus's shot is off. Pacers trail by 3. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Siakam. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Garland's checked in for Jerome. That one drops. He ties it up. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Garland against Halliburton. Outside Hunter. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. Turner's got 7.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Outside Strus. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Indiana leading by 3. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Mobley passes to Garland. They need this. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And Mobley gets it to go.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Garland finds Hunter. On the attack, Green. Pass to Hunter. Let's go with a 3. Indiana with a rebound.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Haliburton, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Hunter can't get it to go.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Neesmith. No points yet. Misses the baby hook. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. There's Neesmith with the 3. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Mobley outside. Launches it. The rebound by Neesmith. Neesmith's got 4 rebounds in the game. From 8 feet away. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's off from 3-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Yeah, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here's Hunter from the arc. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Matherin's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Shepard in for Nembhard. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pacers trail by 5. And here's Haliburton. 13 points in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Garland. He's got 9. Pass to Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Okoro outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Shepherd for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Garland. Indiana with a rebound. 51 seconds left in the second period. Here's Shepherd. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. It looks like he's already on that path.
Garland, the pass to Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. And the Pacers shooting 56% for the second quarter. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Garland against Halliburton. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Garland way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Indiana. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
The Cavs trailing. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And here are the Pacers now. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Mobley. Yes! And the foul! They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future. You have to understand when to assert yourself on the offensive end, and Miles Turner, excellent, staying engaged right there.
Now here's Garland. The three from Mitchell. Oh, with confidence, Mitchell.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a three-point game. Siakam, the pass to Neesmith. Now Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Turner. Takes a three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Allen. 11 points in the game. Outside Strus. Pass to Garland. Back to Strus. From downtown. The rebound by Turner.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here's Strus outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Up top, Neesmith. Checked by Mitchell. Turner passes to Halliburton. Dives for it. Kept alive by Indiana. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Stolen by Strus. Pass to Garland. For 3. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Takes the 3. Halliburton nails the 3.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable three-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Outside Strus. The 3 from Mitchell. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 24 points.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Strus' shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Siakam, and he drives in. And Siakam with the jam.
You see the relentless nature when Pascal Siakam decides to put it on the deck and drive it. That is sweet.
Outside Mitchell. The 15-footer is good. He's got 26.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Turner for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garland with the ball. 11 points in the game. Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. For the lead. The rebound by Neesmith. Neesmith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Turner going. Oh,
that's a bad man right there.
Wow.
Well, how about that length and explosiveness? Miles Turner in style.
Outside Mitchell. The three is up. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They lead by 1. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Cavaliers on D. Siakam left side. And Siakam with the slam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Now Allen. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh my goodness, a little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
The free throw off for Siakam.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. McConnell from outside, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's Jerome, and that misses. That would have put him up. The Pacers have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. On the wing, Nembhard. Checked by Mitchell. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Toppin, a screen on Allen. Here's Siakam. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Okoro is checked in for Strus. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. Here's McConnell. The shot from the low post is good. McConnell's got his second basket of the game. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Jerome. Yet to see a basket. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And for the Pacers, they're shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Mitchell against McConnell. Toppin outside. Fires for three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hunter. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hunter's got 15 points.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Hunter's got pretty good numbers from the floor, shooting 6 of 13. McConnell outside. And here's Toppin from the arc. That shot off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, Mitchell. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Walker. McConnell against Allen. Here's Shepherd. Clock at 6. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
With the floater. Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Pass to Shepherd. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Pacers lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Mitchell finds Allen. Outside Hunter. Mitchell with the ball. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Now here's McConnell. It's stolen away. It's hauled in by McConnell. Well, Indiana shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. And a missed layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Jerome. No luck on that one. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And he's going for the lob. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Jerome passes to Mitchell. Okoro outside. Up top, Allen. Back to Okoro. Three-pointer. Walker pulls down the board. The Pacers shooting around 50% of the game so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Jerome. No points so far. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Here's Allen. Walker covering. Here's Okoro. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Here's Shepherd. Checked by Mitchell. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, let's send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Pascal Siakam.
The head athletic trainer for Indiana provided us some information. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
They're just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McConnell outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Mobley passes to Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jerome's got his first points of the night.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And here's Garland. Pass to Hunter. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shoots over McConnell. Hunter can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 6. Toppin outside. Pass to Halliburton. Launches a 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Outside Strus. Now here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Mathurin. Great open look there.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Turner. From 12 feet. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Turner's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Here's Halliburton. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Hunter. Strus against Mathurin. Here's Jerome. Connects from downtown. Jerome's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Mobley grabs the board. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. Garland for 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. McConnell outside. Turner, a screen on Garland. McConnell against Garland. Releases. The Pacers again can't hit.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Turner. Takes one from 10 feet. Mobley with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Back to Mobley. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Garland against Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Garland. And the Cavs with possession. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And here's Hunter from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Here's Garland. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Well, don't forget to box out, because guards like Darius Garland very capable of those second chance points opportunities.
For 3, Matherin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Mobley outside. Doesn't go for him. Well, the Pacers shooting at a respectable 49%. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They get it again to take the lead. Knocks it down from distance. Halliburton's got 24.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
And Allie, thanks. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell up top. Halliburton with the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Nembhard. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
So Tyrese Halliburton has 2 things that he combines: tremendous length and then anticipation. Excellent defensive play.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Matherin. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Indiana leading by 4. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Mobley outside from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Halliburton left side. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. 4 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Mitchell. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. The quick look, no good that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right side Hunter. The 3 from Mitchell. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hunter on the wing. Back to Mobley. Out to Garland to tie it up. Mobley. Great positioning on the putback. Mobley's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. To the left wing to take the lead. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got 8 assists here tonight. There's a minute 26 left in the game. Halliburton against Garland. Halliburton, pass to Turner. He's off on that one.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge. How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. Can they get it? And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Siakam finds Halliburton. From deep. It's not going to go for him. Here's Garland. Indiana with a rebound.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Jerome's checked in for Mitchell. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, he buried the three.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
"17 seconds left in the fourth. Garland feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jerome. Over to the wing. Here's Mobley. Count it! And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times